Alright, so it's been a while since I've done a video, and the reasons for that are best left unsaid. But unfortunately, Call of Duty's doing that thing again where people are not happy with it, and I thought I'd just weigh in because, well, that's what a lot of you subscribed for, me weighing in. Now, keep in mind, Modern Warfare 2 is a game I do enjoy playing, and the subjective reason for that is my life has been in an upheaval for the last 6 months, so sitting down and playing a Call of Duty with a theme and aesthetic and mechanics that I like when I have time to do it is enjoyable. So subjectively, I'm enjoying the game more than I've enjoyed other CODs recently because it just fits into a different slot in my life than it used to. I am, however, going to be covering Battlefield 2042 and Halo Infinite soon because those games have received a number of updates since the last time I talked about them, and it's time for me to play catch-up. I also want to start streaming some older shooters, just some random video games, just to goof around a bit. I'm not making any promises, but I do want to get back in the full swing of bothering your guys' subscription boxes and your notifications, so hit the bell icon, and if you want to support the channel, anything would help. Modern Warfare 2 sucks. Let's just be honest. As much as I enjoy it, Modern Warfare 2 is failing to meet the expectations of the paying customer. Now, I think the campaign was a fun romp, even though it felt a little detached from the previous game, and Spec Ops is fun, but sort of limited, and multiplayer is being left by the wayside in order to promote things like DMZ and Warzone 2.0. I think what's disappointing about this is that Infinity Ward and Activision are seemingly stuck in 2020, trying to recapture the hype of Warzone existing in the first place. Warzone was a phenomenon when it came out. Call of Duty had dabbled in the Battle Royale scene with Blackout, but absolutely took over the internet when Warzone was big. And I get trying to recapture that, but the thing is, people have been hammering away on Battle Royales obsessively since 2016, and people already get Warzone. You can do cool things to it, you can update it. I think DMZ is a lot of fun, and the new mechanics of Modern Warfare 2 make Warzone 2.0 cool, I guess, but that's not really the point. Warzone is free, Modern Warfare 2 isn't. The people that paid for Modern Warfare 2 likely didn't just want to see the sequel to MW 2019's campaign. I think a lot of them bought it for the multiplayer, because that's what a lot of people have been buying Call of Duty for, and that's an inarguable fact. So when I see multiplayer being given the shaft as much as it is right now, just kind of being brushed aside and ignored, it's upsetting, because I want to see this multiplayer survive. I want it to be exciting. I was mentioning this on livestream a while back. Subjectively, I'm enjoying Modern Warfare 2 because it fits into a different slot in my life than Call of Duty normally does. But objectively, this game needs a hearty dose of content. I can get by bad UI, some bugs and glitches and some imbalances, but for the most part, I need maps, I need weapons, I need things to play for. Season 1 of MW 2019 gave us a new Ground War map, and then we also got Crash, Vacant, and Shipment, 3 iconic COD 4 maps, 3 new gunfight maps, 2 weapons, and a bunch of Spec Ops updates. Modern Warfare 2019 hit us with a bunch of new content, a new version of the COD engine, and a bunch of new ways to experience COD with realism, night mode, gunfight, and then they showered us in nostalgia and just new things to do all in Season 1. That was December 3rd of 2019. It was labeled the biggest free content drop in Call of Duty history. We also got Alex Zedra as an operator, so it was a pretty good season. What's so upsetting is that now with Modern Warfare 2, we're not getting showered with nostalgia and content and new things and new ways to experience Call of Duty. Keep in mind that night mode, realism, ground war, and gunfight were all new on top of all the other newness that was MW 2019, including the gunsmith system and the entire engine itself. MW2 isn't recapturing people's love for COD in the way that MW 2019 did in the beginning, because it's not committing to providing premium content to the premium $70 or $60 package. Trying to recapture the love of Warzone, trying to recapture Warzone players, because yeah, free-to-play ecosystems with tons of great cosmetics that people can spend tons of money on, that's the dream, I know. But I bought a product that seems to be the background piece when it comes to the priorities of Infinity Ward and Activision. It's a damn shame that the multiplayer I had to pay to get access to is being backburnered while the free-to-play stuff is being put front and center. Again, I get wanting Warzone to be lively and alive. It's a live service free-to-play, that makes sense. But when a season comes around, when a content drop happens for Call of Duty, the premium Call of Duty, it needs to hit hard. What I'm saying is, the premium package needs to feel premium. I don't expect it to be as updated as Warzone, because Warzone is a free-to-play live service experience. But the premium content drops for the premium game, and I'm gonna use that word a lot, that needs to be fulfilling. That's why people are pissed. You could have all the same bugs and glitches, you could have a couple of imbalanced weapons, you could have a couple of annoying perk systems, in this game's case, its entire perk system, but that's nothing. That's absolutely fucking nothing compared to getting iconic maps like Afghan, Terminal, getting things that we've wanted back in the game, getting night mode or something similar that's more refined and good. That is what people want. They want something either new or nostalgic, and the thing is we have Shipment and Shoot House, two maps that I think most people are fucking sick of. If you were the guy, like me, who played more MW 2019 throughout Vanguard and Cold War than you did Vanguard or Cold War, then you're probably sick of Shipment and Shoot House. I think an actual Modern Warfare 2 themed season for Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 would be really great. I'm thinking a Makarov operator and adding an ACR and an intervention and a UMP. Then I think they should be adding, again, Afghan, Terminal, Estate, some maps that are new and interesting. Maybe a ground war map based on Derail for Modern Warfare 2, so, stuff like that. I think themed seasons that are loaded with content both new and nostalgic would be fantastic. And start adding maps with some gimmicks. If you're going to make a new map, I think the new map should have some gimmicks. Use water in an interesting way. Have interactable environments. We have really great water mechanics. Give us a brand new map we've never seen before that features a dam that players can open and close and maybe change how certain lanes work. You could be creative, you could give players a reason to hop on, and you're not doing it. Even Vanguard had some interesting original maps added in post, so hopefully we can get some of the same for Modern Warfare 2. Hopefully that's not too much to ask. But then there's the big one. Here's the linchpin. Here's the issue that everybody's really having, because it's not just a matter of where's my content, I'm upset. It's why aren't we getting communicated with? Be upfront, Infinity Ward. Tell us what you're working on. Tell us what we're going to get to expect. Parsing out little bits of information or occasionally doing a blog post isn't enough. I want regular tweets about what they're working on. I want teasers. I want things to hype up the community. Like, wouldn't it be cool if, like, 2-3 weeks before Season 2 launched, if they would have tweeted out, this is just an example, but like a picture that when you look really close, you can see someone holding an intervention. And it's like, oh, well, that's gonna be there. Or just posting a picture of an airplane and being like, see you in a couple weeks. And people go, oh my God, Terminal's coming back. Do something to hype up the community. And every time I make a video like this, I end up bringing up a lot of nostalgia maps that I want to see, and hear me out. I totally understand that people want more new content than old content, but I do think when we haven't seen a Call of Duty map brought back for over a decade, it's not exactly old news. We haven't had a classic airport terminal since 2011, and we haven't had a reimagining of Terminal since 2016, so I don't think it's stupid to ask for that to come back. And I think, honestly, Infinite Warfare gave us great reimaginings of Modern Warfare 2 and Ghost maps, and I would love to see that type of creativity come into Modern Warfare 2. I'm really upset that when they remake maps, they keep the same aesthetic sometimes. I mean, I would love to see more creativity and more things to get excited about, because giving us a classic layout that we love the feeling of, but a whole new aesthetic to appreciate it in, that's a cool feeling. It's just a shame that I don't feel like I can get excited for anything in Modern Warfare 2 right now. I don't think anything's going to come out anytime soon that's going to genuinely excite me. What would excite me is a day and night cycle. What would excite me is maps that have interactable environments, or remade maps that are at different times of day with interactable environments. Stuff like that that's just fun to sink your teeth into. Like, imagine a season that releases with 3 Modern Warfare 2 classic 2009 Modern Warfare 2 maps, and then a playlist where you can just hop in and play them and just kind of relive a little bit of that nostalgia. Basically, if you're a new COD player, those maps will feel new to you, and if you're an OG, you haven't seen them in a long time and you're gonna really appreciate seeing them again. So Infinity Ward, Activision, I beg of you, stop treating your premium product as the red-headed stepchild in the COD ecosystem, and start communicating with us and giving us things to be excited for. Modern Warfare 2 has such a strong foundation, some optimizations, UI tweaks, and hopefully a revised perk system by Season 3 should go a long way to making this game stand the test of time. I think they made a big mistake releasing DMZ, Warzone, and multiplayer and everything all at once. I think they should have parsed this out. I think we should have gotten Warzone this spring so that multiplayer could get up and on its feet within the first 3 seasons. But now we're going into Season 2, and I don't even know if I should be excited. I'm not going to be giving much constructive feedback here, because there's nothing to say other than put more maps in the game. Weapons, fine. I think the game has tons of weapons. I think we're good there. There's still weapons I haven't even leveled up yet. But in general, I need maps. I need interesting, interactable, beautiful, or nostalgic maps. Just cover us in those. And then maybe add a game mode that's really unique. I have a whole video I want to do about what I want Tier 1 mode to be, because I want Tier 1 mode to succeed, but it's not going to succeed the way they positioned it in the collection of game modes you can play. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming in, watching this. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.